Okay, flutes. The first one we're going to look at are the E minor thirds. This is number 40. First thing you want to do is be sure that you look at your key signature. You probably want to have a pencil with you right now so that you can circle your key signature. You know it's the F sharp. There's one of your first, F sharps right here. Let's see if I can erase that little dot. Yeah. And where is our next F sharp? Once it's F sharp in the low and also on the top line right here, and then at the very top here, and there's one other right there. So all of those F's, and you might just want to circle them, are sharp. Remember on the high F sharp that you cannot use the B flat thumb. You have to use regular thumb. And when I'm first learning to play thirds, the first thing I do is just go through it and mark any unusual notes. So I know the first note is E, second one G, third note's F sharp because of the key signature, A, G, B natural, and you might want to mark the B natural to remind yourself. A, C sharp, same as D flat. B, D sharp, and somebody's marked it already, same as E flat, not E sharp. D sharp is the same as E flat. So in measure 2 you've got B, E flat, D flat, same C sharp as you just had, E, E flat, F sharp, E natural, G, F sharp, and so forth. So the first thing I do is just make sure I tongue each note twice because I just want to get used to the notes. Well, I might do something like this. I might even say the notes. E, E, G, G, F sharp, A, G, G, B, B, A, C sharp, which is D flat. So I practice all sorts of ways. And then I go back and I tongue each note twice. Here I go. It takes me a while to get to that point. I may stop and I might just look at the last measure and I may say to myself, I'm just going to play the last note. That's high E. We can all do that. Left hand, thumb 1, 2, right hand 1, 2, pinky. High E natural. Play it. The note before it is high F sharp. I have to use lots of fast air. I cannot use the B flat thumb key. I have to use regular thumb key. It's just like regular F sharp. I just lift up my middle finger on my left hand. So the last two notes are F sharp, E. Okay, well that was pretty easy. 2 notes, F sharp, E. Now I might go back and add the third note from the end, which is D sharp. Same as E flat. You've been playing it ever since 6th grade. E flat, all fingers down. So E flat, F sharp, E. Last 3 notes. Easy. Do it again. E flat, F sharp, E. Then I might go back one more note. Let me erase some of this. I might go back one more note and I'm going to have E, E, E flat, F sharp, E. E, D sharp, which is E flat, F sharp, E. And then finally I add the C sharp and I have the entire measure, last measure. So that's a tool, that's a practice tool called working backwards. And let's do it again. Measure 4, last note, E. Last 2 notes, F sharp, E. Last 3 notes, E flat, F sharp, E. Last 4 notes, E, E flat, F sharp, E. You may have to slow that down. And finally, the last 5 notes, which is all a measure for. C sharp, E, E flat, F sharp, E. Have fun with it, and you're going to find once you get to the second line and start working coming down that it's actually easier. But I still work it the same way. I still work it, maybe tongue it twice, go back and do it in small groups. I might go to the end, play E, E flat, E, and then of course mark my F sharp and play F sharp, E flat, E, and then add the E, E, F sharp, E flat, E, and finally the whole measure, G, E, F sharp, E flat, E. Remember, E flat and D sharp are the same notes. You already know it. All right, have fun.